Yeah, what's up, folks? Yeah, and so there's been a whole lot of news recently in relation to mistreatment. Hello, towards fellow Africans here in China. Yeah, I mean it's inhumane and it's unacceptable. Personally, I have seen videos of such incidents occurring in other cities. Of course, I must say that it's not a nationwide thing, yeah, because here in my city, I've seen or witnessed no such occurrences. And so what I'm going to do today basically is I'm out and I'm going to try and go outside my community and walk, and then see what kind of treatment I'm going to receive. So I'm going to go out there today and then see what kind of reaction I would get or I would face from the people. Hi. Yeah. I just want to see what it is. Is it true that these things are happening? And if they are happening, hello. And so I'm out here. I'm going to try to enter some shops and supermarkets. To see whether I'm going to be restricted or denied access to those places as is happening in other cities. This is just inhumane. This is just unacceptable. I understand some people are even refused access to certain places and denied, some kind of services. So I'm out here now. I'm going to try and enter some shops and supermarkets and see what reaction I'm going to get. Of course, that's my community. Yeah, that's my community. And I have witnessed nothing of that sort. Well, I've been here throughout the outbreak and we're still here. We have had no one come into the apartments to, tell us to evacuate or undergo certain kinds of tests. And so, yeah. After I enter the supermarket, I'm going to hit the road and see what kind of reaction I get from people on the streets as well. So first of all, I'm going to try and, so that's my area. Yeah. And so first, I'm going to try and enter some shops and supermarkets, as I said. I'm going to enter this. This is a supermarket I most of the time visit, to buy stuff that I need for my home. So I'm going to get in there, see what reaction I'm going to get. One is entering freely. No obstructions around here. So, that's bread. Okay. No, I don't want this kind. Oh. Hey,喂，你好。今天怎么样？今天怎么样？今天好吗？好。你也好。我也还好，我还好。你们没有别的吗？你们没有别的吗？那个面包，那个9块的面包没有吗？面包卖完了。卖完了吗？还没送来。还没送来。对。大概什么时候可以送啊？可以送啊。这个不清楚，因为它是厂家送。哦，所以不知道他什么时候来。明天呢？你也不知道吗？明天可以吗？不确定。好。因为他不是说我们让他什么时候来，让我们不知道，对吧？他这是他自己送过来。自己送过来。哎。好，我明白了。And so I'm out of the supermarket now. I'm going to hit the road too and then see whether I'll be faced with any kind of hostilities from the people on the streets. As you can see in the supermarket, the relationship was the same as it's been every day. There was no change. The interactions and the kind of services they offer, it was the same. There was nothing different. And so let me check the streets as well. Is it that it's happening only in the shops and supermarkets? People are denied access, or on the streets? And so this is my city. This is my city. It is true, for other cities, we've seen videos of such occurrences, but here in my city, I'm not sure I've witnessed anything of such. And so I'm hitting the streets. I went into the supermarket, and the relationship was as cordial as it has always been. So I'm going to get to the road, see what kind of reception I'm going to receive from people I meet along the streets here in my city. So folks, it's all about the occurrences of mistreatments towards fellow Africans in other cities that we actually have heard of and have seen videos of such. We all condemn such occurrences, and it's just unacceptable that stuff like these happen in a big nation, a great nation as China. This is the 21st century, and so some stuff can still not go. Folks, so we're hitting the streets. Of course, as I said in my previous video, normal style of living is totally returned to this country. Normal style of living is returned. 3 months ago, you would never have seen something of that sort. Everybody was indoors, everybody was trying to stay safe, everybody didn't know what was happening, and whatever was going to happen in the next future. And so you saw very little movement out. The streets were totally empty. So this particular place is a very famous park here in this city. It's a place that a lot of people, come to stretch their muscles, walk around, and do some petty exercises so they can relieve of stress that comes with the day. And so I'm going to see whether I'll be refused access to this place, or I'll be denied or faced or met with any kind of hostility, as is being reported in some cities. We all are one. And I think by now the Chinese should understand that. This nation has done great in the face of this adversity. We all have applauded their measures and the precautions they have taken in the face of the adversity. And in as much as it's not been pleasant, it's yielded results. And this country now has full normal livelihood back again. People are leading the normal lives once again. And so I think this nation should know better than doing things of this sort to tarnish their image on the world stage. So I'm walking through the park. Are we going to be faced with anything of that sort? Well, let's see. So I've entered. I'm taking my normal stroll, as I do every day when I come to this place. I frequently visit this place. And a lot of people do as well. It recently stopped, because of the outbreak, but it's back again because the normal style of living has returned to this nation. As I said, as we speak, this nation has a 96% recovery rate. That's amazing. And it's not been something or a result that has been achieved on a silver platter. These results have had to come with so many tough measures and decisions here in this country. And I think it has worked. You know, I know so many of our friends outside are now wondering what in the name of God this Chinese nation did. And as you did this result. Well, folks, for someone who's been here throughout the outbreak, up to now, I can tell you, without fear and favor, it's been the simple, basic precautionary measures, strictly, and I say again, strictly applied. Stay home. Public areas are out of bounds to anyone. If you want to go out, your temperature is checked. You come back in, your temperature is checked. There's simple, basic stuff. Yeah, sometimes you think this is just an infringement upon my rights. But it was necessary. I mean, to curb down the spread of the infection. And today, you can see the result yourself. The nation is opened again. People can go out again. Even with that, the precautionary measures are still employed. So when I decide to go back home, you see, when I get there, my temperature will be taken. This has been a practice ever since the outbreak started. And even as of now that the country has a 90% recovery rate, they are still employing it. They are taking nothing for granted. And so, folks, it's not been any form of magic. For me, as someone who's been here throughout the outbreak up to today, I can tell you, it's not been any form of magic. It's been the simple, basic precautions. Stay home. No visits to public areas. Stay home. No one goes out unless it is something of an emergency. Even with that, if you're going out, your temperature is checked. If you're coming back, it's checked again. So yeah, folks. Yeah. So this is the park. You see lots of people around, right? It's an area, yeah, this is the area for lawn tennis. And I've entered freely. I've had no form of restriction or denial of access to this place. See? Yeah, and so I think it's not a nationwide something, but of course we are hoping and praying that, it stops, so it does not escalate to cities like mine and other cities. So I enter freely. There's no restriction. There you can see. Like always, I'm here and I've faced no restriction. People are, back to their normal lives again. You can see it. The normal style of living is back again. And so yeah, freely entered, no any form of restriction or denial of access or anything of that sort. Okay, so we're going out now. Yeah, so for my city, things are okay. And nothing of such incidents are occurring here. Yeah, so that's the Global Center. You can check it out. It's one of the famous centers in the world. It's called the Global Center. You can Google it. It is the largest building in the world in terms of ground floor size. The largest building in the world. It's called the Global Center. Yeah, that's it. The largest building in the world with respect to floor size. You can check it out. Yeah, so normal lives again. And everyone is happy, you know, because look, folks, it's not easy not being able to do the very things you do every day. It's like you're in a prison cell. And so for the past 3 months, folks, we have had to sacrifice a lot, both country people and the forest. And it's paid off, honestly, trust me. It's paid off. Because of those measures strictly implemented or employed, today the normal style of living is back again. Even where you see it for yourself, people are still being cautious. Hello. Hi. So, free entry, no form of restriction, like it has always been. What to say? No change. Wow. People are having fun. I mean, this is what you get when you do the right things, or when you do the simple basic stuff right, like this nation has done. Yeah. Okay. See that game? To have something very good, you would have to sacrifice something else. And that's exactly what this nation, or the people in this nation, both foreign and local, did. They made that sacrifice, and it paid off. And today they are living the normal life again. That's a nice game. Okay, but you can speak English, right? A little. Okay. Not really. I just want to watch you guys play. You know. Yeah, I'm just here to watch for today. Maybe tomorrow I'll come around and play. Okay, so 现在你觉得人们的生活怎么样？好啊，很好。现在有很多人他们的身体好。So, how is life now? Okay. So, 你觉得现在比以前好多吗？
Up so much.
So much.
Play in the afternoon, or all the night.
Yeah. So, folks, this is it. You know. Yeah. It's been great out here. Lots of people on the park. You know. Okay. I'll see you guys later. All right. Bye. Yeah, so this is it, man. So this is a public area. This is a public area in this city. And there's been nothing like restriction or denial of access. No. The way we come in all the time and any other day is the same way we have come in today. There's not be any kind of hostilities towards us. I mean, the coordination and the atmospheric, relationship between we and the people in this city. It's been the same. There's not been a change. Yeah, unlike it's happening in other cities where people are. Yo, hi. Can you speak English? No, this is. Hey, can you speak English? You show you ma. Hello, hi. Yo, what's your name? Very good. 你妈会说，你怎么不会说啊？你上学学没学英语？学过。他害羞，所以你害羞，所以你不会说。你应该知道，现在口语越来越很重要，所以你很努力学习。2年左右。Okay, have fun. Bye bye. Hey. Okay, so you can see the relationship is the same. Nothing has changed. These are people we live with every day. People we visit these areas and this park, this public opening area with every day. And the relationship is just been the same. So the occurrence is not a nationwide thing. I think it's peculiar to some cities in some provinces. Of course, not too many cities anyway. We are just hoping that whatever is happening in that city stops, because it's barbaric, it's inhumane, it's unacceptable. We are just hoping that it stops, so it does not escalate to areas like these or cities like this where we live. So yeah, this is a whole park in the area. Very big, very, very big. I just came around to observe, what the relationship will be like. After hearing and seeing videos of the inhumane and barbaric occurrence of evacuation and mistreatment towards fellow Africans in some cities. I just decided to come out today to areas where I frequently visit. Public areas, supermarkets, and the streets, to see whether people in this city would do the same to me, or exhibit any form of racism or denial of access to places, or any form of inhumane behavior. But it's not happening here. The relationship has been the same, like always. People saying hello to you, people coming around, have a conversation, and people chatting with you and all that. It's not changed, So, yeah, so I'm moving out of the park now. I'm going to try and get to other areas or other parts of the district. To see what the reactions there would also be like. But here in this city, there's not been a single change. Of the relationship. And so it's not a nationwide thing. And we just don't understand why those particular cities or areas have such occurrences. Sometimes you just don't understand these Chinese. Sometimes it's difficult to understand them. But it's not everyone, so yeah. So I'm out now. I'm going to try and cross the street and go to the other side to see if, well, probably, maybe I did not meet such hostilities at this end. Who knows? Maybe I'll meet it at the other end. So I'm going to cross over. Yeah. I'm actually at the other end of the street. Let me try and see whether there may be some form of hostile behaviors towards me. So yeah, this is my area. Yeah, that's my area. So far, so good. I have not been met with any form of hostilities or, you know, any barbaric behaviors. Yeah, so people are back to their normal lives, as you can see. Living the kind of lifestyle they have always wanted. Of course, it's taking lots of effort from everybody, everyone, to be able to get this lifestyle back again. It was never about a single human being. It was never about the rich, the poor, the vulnerable, the famous, the most powerful. The Ocean Faggy of your inside or the nigga. Was she Gianna? Gianna. Gianna 吗？在非洲。对。你现在觉得现在中国人们的生活怎么样？
我们吗？
对，你们。
将就吧，一般般。
一般般。所以现在的生活比以前的更好吗？
肯定好多了嘛。
哦。有很多人，他们现在身体好，对不对？
薪资吗？
他们现在他们的身体好，对不对？
身体吗？
对。
还可以，大家都是很注重健康嘛。
哦。好，我逛一逛。
加个微信吗？
可以。好。他是你朋友吗？
我朋友。
Hello, you have to give up a normal lifestyle that you lead. You have to give up a whole lot of things. It's not an easy thing to do. You have to cage yourself. I mean, imagine the boredom alone that would come with that. The psychological implications of being restricted or being seized certain freedom. I mean, 3 months ago, you hardly saw scenes like this. I mean, scenes like these, you hardly saw them. Lots of people, lots of vehicles on the streets, bicycle riding, and all that. I mean, it was a ghost nation. Virtually, it was an empty street and an empty world. But today, look what that sacrifice brought us all here in China. It's been a great effort, and we applaud the Chinese government for the measures taken. But we urge them not to do anything to tarnish the reputation and the picture and the respect they have gotten from us. I think they are too big a nation to allow stuff like this tarnish their image on the global stage. This is the 21st century, and stuff like this can't go. And so I'm heading back home, and you'll see when I'm entering, my temperature will be taken before I'm allowed access into the community. And that's a necessity. And that has not changed. It's been like that since the outbreak. Even up to today, that is that tremendous recovery rate. Okay? So that's home going. Hi. Hi. No, good evening. Say good evening. 我会说，你也会说英语吗？ So you see, you walk along the street and people even want to engage you in conversation. This doesn't look like the people who want to instigate a form of, rejection, racism or whatever. But of course, it's happening in other cities, and it must stop. So yeah. Almost home. Folks, that is home. That's my community. That's my home. So, you see, everyone, before you enter, your temperature will be checked before you are allowed to enter. I mean, it's for everyone's safety. I have to wait for him to finish. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Okay.
看35.9。
Okay. 好不好？
好。
Okay. So that was 35.9. Yeah, so inside the community, this is the inside of my community, and this is what it looks like. So if you want to stretch, you can come out and do some stretching. Look, we have the tracks for you. Yeah, you can Usain Bolt yourself. I mean, everyone. Yeah, even the old. Yeah, and right there is the playground for kids. Yeah, as you have already seen in my previous videos, it's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. Okay, so that's it. The old, the young, everybody trying to have some fun, trying to stretch some muscles. And it's like that. In order to reach this consensus, sacrifices must be made. And so, my friends and colleagues and folks in the European countries and Americas, I understand you all right, but hello, this is a necessity. And so, let's all do our best. It's not easy, but yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yeah, so I'm going to take this road. I'm going to go behind and enter my building. Inshallah, I could have used the front, but I decided to just, let you guys have a feel of what is happening inside. So, I'm almost entering my building. I came through the back. So, yeah, I'm home now. And as you can see, the atmosphere out there was the same as before and devoid of any incidents of racism, restriction, denial of access, and all that. So, yeah, we're home, folks. We'll do this again another time. Until then, stay home, stay safe. Okay.